Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Now, the United States of America is either celebrating, and I'm not talking about you and I'm talking about the guys in the government and the guys who are maneuvering them. The puppeteers are either celebrating or they are scared shitless. I will explain. Earlier, about 5 minutes ago, I uploaded this video on YouTube. China gives Russia rifle scopes, tank parts, rocket fuel, military satellite intelligence. US report. All right, this is a video that I made based on these articles. China is providing satellite intelligence from Business Insider and here from The Telegraph. Go and watch this video and you're going to understand why that video came into place because of this article that I will follow up with. Here it is, Financial Times. Yellen warns China. So this garbage right here, she threatens China of significant consequences if the boss, its companies support Russia's war in Ukraine. So this person right here, right there, that's the person. She threatens China, warns China of serious consequences, significant consequences. First, you still have white beard. Can you see it over there? Fuck me, Freddy. And over there, and over there. And she is the Treasury Secretary. What's going on, baby doll? Too much cocaine or something? Narrow forehead, everything, my friends. But hey, she is the Treasury Secretary of United States of America. She's in charge of our money. And guess who else is over there? She is Jewish. Just a coincidence, right? We got Blinken. He's also Jewish. And these guys are threatening China for helping the European Putin against Zelensky Stein, who's also Jewish. Don't connect any points. Any dots right here. Yellen, Blinken, Shops, what's his name? I can't remember his name right now. The Prime Minister of France, others involved. Zelensky, his clique in charge of the nation of Ukraine, want to destroy the European Putin. And now they are threatening the Asian Chinese president, premier, what do you want to call him? Xi Jinping. Don't connect any dots. It's forbidden. So let's see what she says, because these guys seem to use us in destroying us. It happened in the Second World War too. I remember that one. And in the First World War. All right, here you have. The US has warned of significant consequences if Chinese companies provide support for Moscow's war against Ukraine in one of the sharpest messages it has yet delivered to Beijing. I didn't hear Beijing warning the United States of America or the European weasels of significant consequences of providing their horse in the fight, who's dying for not even for those countries, but the countries that shackled the interests that shackled those countries. Do you think the United States of America is in charge over there? The United States of America was hijacked a long time ago by the economic, financial, military interests. Bye-bye. That's what I think. I think I don't know. I might be crazy, but just look into it. I mean, remember, even Eisenhower, he didn't dare. He was the president in the last day of his presidency. He issued that, be careful, beware of the military-industrial complex. In his last day, he didn't dare to do shit during his presidency. He got only one term, if I remember correctly. But nevertheless, he didn't dare shit. A general, he warned us. What year was that? 50-some, 54, 56, 50, something like that. Wasn't he? And then it was whom? JFK? He said, well, there are some secret situations here that are really operating behind the scenes. Two of them in the 61, 62, 60, whatever, before he was by Oswald. So 60, and they were already in it. So let's say 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2000s, 2000, at least 70 years. So, okay, just look into it. And don't give me that conspiracy shit. There are facts and evidence over there. Now, following discussions in Guangzhou On Friday and Saturday, the U.S. Treasury said, and I'm quoting, Secretary Yellen emphasized that companies, including those in the PRC, must not, that's an order, provide material support for Russia's war against Ukraine and the significant consequences if they do so. Who talks like this? I tell you who talks like this. Probably your teacher, your parents, up to a certain age, the principal, maybe a police officer, someone with authority in charge of you, controlling you, being superior to you, on top of you. Okay? Only someone who's delusional. And as I had a friend, schoolmate, who was, he was not handsome, he was not strong, he was not smart, he was not, he was out, he was a weasel. But he thought he's in charge. He was never in charge. We didn't have to smack him. This is how ridiculous he was. But he thought he was the boss and he was giving orders nobody would listen to. We were the gang. He was a guy who wanted to be in the gang, but he thought that he's the boss. So that's how delusional this person, I'm not going to tell his name, that's how delusional he was. Okay? He wanted us to call him the boss. You're not even... Your mommy called you to go upstairs, man. It's 7:00 p.m. Go, bye-bye. That's how it was. He didn't play soccer well. He didn't play anything. These were the qualities in those times, right? The way the girls like you, or you're popular with the girls, right? The other one, you're tough, you beat the people around, you're good in football, in soccer. These were the main things. Maybe you smoke a little bit, and so on. These were the qualities, that at that time, where I come from, you were considered, a guy, you know what I mean? He was none of this. That made me think of him, man. Anyway, so let's go back to this. So United States of America tells China must not, and then significant consequences. Who the fuck you think you are? You can't even kneel Russia, and now you jump on China's throat? Are you crazy? Yes. So that's one article. Let me show you another article with Yellen, our beautiful secretary of whatever she is, Treasury. She was the former president, director, chief, boss, however you want to call it, of the Federal Reserve Bank. That's not a Federal Reserve Bank. That's a private bank. Private is not federal. My God, and these baboons believe everything. So here it is. This comes from Politico. Significant consequences, and quote, if Chinese firm help Russia's war in Ukraine, US's, that's a mistake over here, Yellen warns. Yellen is not an elected official. She's just appointed for, I guess, that face. I don't fucking know. Really, I don't know. I'm going to tell you some cultural, something culture coming from Romania. When I was living over there as a child in school, we were told that beauty and intelligence is seen in people's faces. So if you're a bad person, you have an ugly face. Or if you are, stupid, you're going to see the guy is like stupid. Well, with that being said, what do you see there? I think delusion, I see that delusion. I watched this piece of garbage. I watched her in front of some Senate hearings, and she's clueless. Shalom. That's all. Garbage. But I don't know. Maybe she is, part of a certain, group that, promotes this kind of Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, what do you think will happen? She warns Chinese. The Chinese are like, hoi vey, just to speak your language. We didn't think of this. Jeez, man. I think all the Chinese delegation took a dump on their pants right there on the spot. Do you think so? Guarantee you not. Why? Oh, my God. I don't know where to start. The Chinese are Chinese, okay? They have a culture, civilization, history. They're not like, goat herders somewhere in the fucking desert. All right? They've been around, well, I don't know, thousands of years. Hey, that guy did not want to show himself at the Chinese, or I know in Mesopotamia or anything. He showed up at some goat herders. Why? Illiterate, mind you. That's ridiculous. That's why I'm saying these things. It's ridiculous to think that way, that mighty God should reveal himself to that. Jesus Christ. Put it aside, she is right there in charge of our money policies, supposedly. Really? Okay, Bernanke. Oh. And who's the other guy? Greenspan? Who are they? Chiefs of the Federal Reserve Bank. Bernanke and Greenspan. Great. And many more like Yellen. Do not. I forbid you to connect any king dots. Thank you very much for being with me again today. The Chinese got all their ducks in a row, and they know exactly that this garbage will come in. Well, sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, my friends, the Chinese know what they're doing and they don't get scared. They already jumped the fence on Russia's side a long time ago. And I mind you, they were pushed by these guys. Well, now they're celebrating, I'm guessing. Or they're shitless somewhere. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.